Chapter 19, Altercation. You finally know the truth that Marcus was behind the poisonings all along. You gather with the pack in the common room to plan your next move. You should have known Marcus had something to do with it. His obsession with Alpha Tau was out of hand. I'll be honest, I thought he was just another meddling journalist. Me too. I knew there was something off about the guy, but not this. I feel like an idiot. You're not an idiot. Without proof, our assumptions were just that. Assumptions. Maybe, but I still want to kill Marcus. With my bare hands, if possible. The anger is good. Nurture it. Don't let it consume you, though. Rami and Sumera are huddled over their laptop, having hacked back into Randy's email. Rami gasped. Oh my god, Randy just got messages today from someone called Wolf's Bane. This has to be that jackass Marcus. You take the computer from Rami and frantically read the IMs on the screen. Randy, I promise to make you a normal human on the condition that you helped me. Stop dodging me. If you don't bring Tal to the warehouse by 10 p.m. tonight, you're on your own. You must be talking about the old Red Mill warehouse. It's abandoned and close by. But what could Marcus want with Tal? And what's this all about him making Randy normal? There have been rumors that hunters have the means of reverting transformations. If Marcus is a hunter, as we suspect, then he must want to try and change Tal back. Change me back? But why? I'm a werewolf now. Why would Marcus change me back instead of killing me? The guy's obsessed with you. Why kill you when he can have you back as a human? Have me back implies he ever had me in the first place. But there's something I still don't get. Why would Randy work with the hunters to turn human again? An uneasy silence blankets the room. Rumi and Sumera exchange guilty looks. According to his search history, he's been trying to find a way to change back for a while. Randy is a legacy wolf, but his transformation was hard. He wasn't the same person after. It was obvious to us that he regretted his decision. I just never realized how much. Channing sighs heavily and rubs his temples, looking grim. I failed him as an alpha. If I'd been more attentive to his concerns. He trails off. You put a hand on his shoulder and massage it gently. Hey, you did the best you could. You're an alpha, not a therapist. You're not responsible for everyone's feelings. Even if you had said all the right things, it might not have made a difference. Maybe, maybe not. I guess I'll never know if I could have helped. The others give Channing a somber look. Talcott takes the laptop from you and furiously types away. Found the Red Mill blueprints. There's 3 entrances, back, front, and side. If we split up into pairs, position each team at one of the entrances, we can take Marcus by surprise. A couple of us can post up on the roof. It's full of holes and perfect for an aerial ambush. Channing, there's 0 chances he's gonna be there alone. This absolutely screams trap. It's definitely a trap, but knowing that gives us an advantage. Besides, what options do we have? If we don't take the fight to the hunters, then they'll bring the fight to us. Again. As the other Alpha Taus take in this information, they look to Channing for reassurance, and to you. Everyone, be careful. Cal's right. This is most definitely a trap. If we're not smart about the way we attack this, we could end up on the losing side. The other Alphas murmur in agreement. Channing gives you a sly smile and speaks in your mind. You're a natural leader, Tal. Almost alpha material. Almost. Careful, Channing, or I'll come for your crown. With a low chuckle, he kisses the side of your head. I'd like to see you try, new blood. You feel a surge of pride and affection for your alpha as the others gather around and strategize, you think. Together we can send Marcus back where he came from. The planning takes hours. By the time you've landed on a strategy, it's almost time to go. Feeling jittery and nervous, you head to Channing's room for some last-minute reassurance. But when you open the door, you find him counting out loud through an intense set of push-ups. 104, 105, 106. You watch for a moment, mesmerized by the slick of sweat on his skin, the tantalizing flex of his muscles across his back. Are you trying to turn me on? Channing grunts in surprise, and he hears your voice, stopping to sit up. If I were trying to turn you on, I'd be naked. You're underestimating how sexy you are. You'd be just as hot in a full bodysuit. With a wicked grin, he leaps to his feet and crosses the room to you. Would I know? It sounds like a challenge. Channing pulls you into a fierce kiss and you moan into his mouth, then push him away playfully. I'm serious. Isn't it kind of counterintuitive to work out before a battle? Not at all. It helps to get my adrenaline pumping before getting into kill mode. You trace the line of his bare bicep, your eyebrows raised. There are plenty of ways to get your adrenaline pumping, you know. You brush your lips softly to his neck. He shivers pleasantly and then groans when you nip at his throat. Sounds like you're an expert on the subject. Oh, what? Get your blood racing? Yeah, I'd like to think I'm sort of an expert. He grabs you by the waist and surges forward, raising your lips with his sharp canines. You let him push you across the room, licking and sucking at every inch of exposed skin you can reach. When your calves make contact with the edges of the bed, you pull back to gaze into his darkened eyes. Give you all a taste until YouTube gets upset. You let go of Channing's hand instead of the edge of the bed, parting your legs with a smirk. Okay then, come and get me. Channing is on you in an instant, pressing heated kisses to your neck as he roughly tears off your clothes. I love the way your hands feel on me. When you're bare before him, he sinks to his knees between your legs and scrapes his teeth against your inner thigh. Careful of what you wish for. You moan when he lavishes his tongue over your sensitive spot and grind your hips between when his tongue probes inside. Okay. Listen, I'll dive back in for a quick second until it gets risque. With a fair old grin, Channing bites hard in the junction between your neck and shoulder, and you growl. Be a good girl and just take it. Channing grips your wrists and pins your arms over your head. He straddles your hips and keeps you down with his full weight. Your already sensitive bundle of nerves grazes his own as he presses you hard into the mattress. Yep. Literally, the option was pound me into the bed. Not even kidding. Channing groans at the lewdness of your request. He kisses you fiercely, then settles between your legs. You really have a way with words, you know that? One of my many, many talents. Yup. I feel alive. With a quiet laugh, Channing kisses your sweat-slicked forehead. Told you, didn't I? Werewolves are only stronger when their pulses are racing. You and Channing peel away from each other and hurry to get dressed. You feel alert, awake, ready to kill, if need be. But there's this pit of worry in your stomach. How many reinforcements will Marcus have? How dangerous will they be? Tal. Channing cups your face. He looks stoic, but there's a trace of sorrow in his eyes. Whatever we're about to walk into, stay close to me. I don't want to lose you tonight. Channing, that goes for you too. I don't want you to go anywhere I can't follow. You mean too much to me. Actually, you mean everything to me. I love you. He kisses you again. When he pulls away, you notice the glimmer of tears in his eyes, but he blinks them away. I love you too, Tal. I won't let that bastard get you, no matter what it takes. Go on ahead. I just have a few more things to prepare. Let them know I'll be down in a minute. The pack looks up at you expectantly when you join them in the backyard. Hey, where's the big dog? He's just finishing up his pre-battle workout. He'll be down in a minute. Lupe gives you a knowing grin. Workout! Is that what we're calling it? You exercise your way, and I'll exercise mine. In other words, mind my business? Pretty much, yeah. Suddenly, her eyes narrow and she pins you with a serious stare. What? You're sure you're ready for this? In case you haven't realized it is killing on the table. Killing a human being. Honestly, just worried about Channing. Marcus hates him with a vengeance. He feels like he stole me, corrupted me. If there's anyone gunning for it, it's Channing. I wouldn't worry. Channing's the fiercest fighter in the pack. He can take care of himself. Maybe, but I won't hesitate to kill if Channing's life is in danger. Once we enter the warehouse, it's gonna be chaos. Be prepared for anything. But I promise that no matter what, we've got your back, okay? Suddenly Asher turns the corner, a melancholy look on his face. Hey, where have you been? I was saying goodbye to Cal. Ash. It's what we all signed up for, right? But anyway, I just ran into Romney, and she and Sumaira are looking for you, Tal. They're not with the others? No, they're still in their room. Okay. I'll meet you back here in a bit. You dash up the stairs and knock on the twins' doors. Tal, come in. You enter the room and find Sumaira holding what looks like an antique jewelry box, while Rami arranges a strange outfit on her bed. Aren't you, supposed to be with Kala? Cal's with her now. We want to stay with her in case she wakes up, but our places are with the pack. We're ready to fight. The fact of the matter is, you are one Marcus wants. You're in the most danger. So we want to give you something. Slowly, almost reverently, they open the jeweler's box to reveal an amulet that seems to pulse with an odd, mesmerizing power. What is it? This is an ancient werewolf artifact called the Alpha's Fang. Werewolves used to wear them in a battle for protection and luck. This one's been passed down to our family from generation to generation, and we want you to have it. Guys, I'm honored, but are you sure you want to give me your family heirloom? It's an object. Objects are replaceable. You aren't. We can't lose you, Tal. We've also got this combat gear to go with it. Worn together. They're like werewolf armor. Accept the twins' gift of the rare amulet werewolf combat gear to gain special protection against your upcoming battle. Protective stance. Interesting outfit. Rami helps you into the combat gear, while Sumaira places the amulet around your neck. As the polished fang comes to rest against your skin, you feel a deep tingle of energy course through your veins. Wow, that's powerful, right? Yeah, in fact, I feel kind of invincible. Good. That means it's working, and honestly, pretty sure your body was made to look badass in leather and fur. Guys, I don't know how to thank you for this. Just survive this. That'll be enough. When you and the twins return to the backyard, Channing's already there, giving each member of the pack words of encouragement and inspiration. He catches your eye and waves you over. As you make your way through the crowd, his pupils dilate as he takes in your armored appearance. You look like one of the ancient werewolf warriors His breath catches in his throat as he spots the amulet, and a shock of astonishment trembles across your bond. Is that the Alpha's Fang? Rami and Sumaira gave it to me for protection during the battle. I always thought they were a myth, but... He dips his head to you with a soft kiss, then nods to the twins for a look of almost desperate gratitude. Rami, Sumaira, I don't know how to thank you. We love her too, boss. Okay, everybody ready for this? Hell yeah. If Calla can taste her blood, I'll do it for her. It's time to get some revenge. No, this is not about revenge. This is about justice. For Kala, for our wolf siblings killed in Colorado, for every single werewolf hurt and killed in by these monsters. These hunters, they started this war, but tonight we finish it. A howl goes up from the pack, the cry of ferocious predators ready for the kill. The sound touches something deep inside of you, and you throw your head back and add your voice to the chorus. Ow! Let's go. With a snarl, you summon the wolf, shedding your human body for fur and teeth and claws. You generally pick up the Alpha's Fang with your teeth and slip the necklace over your shaggy head. Okay, listen, if you just shed your clothes, what was the point of the armor? Just continue. Also, it's not like you shed your neck, it would just go around your wolf's neck. Seriously. Let's do this. That tilts me. Power floods your veins as you run free and fierce with your pack. Your senses reach out for Channing. I'm here. And suddenly, he's at your side, to your right, you sense Lupe and Asher dodging through the trees, their bared fangs glinting in the moonlight. And taking strength from their presence, you run headlong into battle. Get ready, Marcus, because I'm coming for you. It's the only woman that'll do that for him. What? When you finally arrive at the warehouse, you find your approach cut off by metal fence surrounding the entire facility. This is not in the plans. Spread out, look for an opening. Following Channing, your nose along the perimeter of the fence, looking for a break in the barrier until... Everybody, there's a hole here. I think I can get through. No, wait, it could be... Oh! You run towards the sound of struggling and squeeze through the hole to find Derek tangled up in a nasty wire snare. Where it touches him, his skin and fur sizzle. It's made of silver. Good going, Derek. We just lost the element of surprise. We need to storm the place right now, before they have a chance to arm themselves. No, we have to free Derek first. Now go on without me. If you spend time trying to get me out of this, they'll spot us for sure. No way. Alpha Tau doesn't leave anyone behind. Agreed. Samira, you've got the sharpest fangs in the pack. See if you can bite through that wire without hurting yourself. On it. Everyone else pair up. Lupe, Asher, take the north entrance. Rami, Samira, sneak around to that door on the east side. Tau, with me. The rest of you position yourselves outside the windows, and if anyone comes out, bite first, ask questions later. Ready? Let's do this. Time to kill some hunters. With a wolf adrenaline surging in your veins, you bound after Channing, the hill towards the hulking mass of the old warehouse. When you reach the doors, Channing stops to sniff the ground. He's in there. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Channing turns to you, and through your soul-bound, you feel a rush of love and regret. He nudges you gently with his nose. In case something happens, Tell, I want you to know. No, Channing low. If you have anything to say to me, you're gonna have to say it after the battle, you hear me? I have the Alpha's Fang, remember? I'll make damn sure both of us get out of there alive. He nods. There's a gleam of pride in his eyes, and you feel like he, perhaps for the first time, truly sees you as an equal. Inside the warehouse is dark, cavernous. Your lupine eyes adjust rapidly, and you see a long aisle stretching out before you, flanked by stacked crates and one old, rusty forklift. Above, a metal grantee runs the length of the opposite wall. Keep low, stay on my tail. We have no idea what we're walking into. You nod and follow him as he stalks cautiously into the dark. Suddenly 2 crossbow bolts whiz by your head and land with a loud clang into the metal door behind you. Take cover. Leap behind a crate. Dodge behind the forklift. Cover Channing. Dodge behind the forklift. You leap for safety by the forklift, followed by Channing, as another bolt pings off the rusty machinery above your head. Where's it coming from? Ping ping! You duck again as a volley of bolts rains from the grantee above. I think that's your answer. Only the hail of bolts stops and a voice you instantly recognize echoes down from the rafters. Even as a monster, I'd know you anywhere, Tal. A clang of footsteps, and Marcus steps in view, a crossbow balanced on his hip. In your mind, you hear Channing call out to the pack. On my mark, storm the doors. You're in position. Just give the order, boss. And you're disappointed you brought your boyfriend along. But no worries, I've got some friends with me too. Marcus signals and 10 crossbow-wielding hunters emerge from the shadows. My finger's itching. Marcus, can we take him out? You can have the big one, but Tal is mine. Hunters raise their crossbows, their fingers slide across the trigger. Go! Crash. Glass, metal shatter all around as the pack storms in like a tornado, pouncing on the hunters. They scream and scatter before the slash of deadly werewolf claws. Run! To your right, Lupe clamps her jaws around the hunter's hand, severing it at the wrist, tossing it away with a ferocious shake of her head. Ah! To your left, Asher pounces on the hunter's back, snapping his fangs viciously in his throat. Blood gushes from the mortal wound. No, the rock, whatever will we do? You look up at Marcus, now paralyzed with horror, as carnage rage down below. Then, he starts to run. fight with the pack. Let's help them. The pack comes first. You leap into battle, your claws slashing, tearing into the enemy. It comes naturally to you in the rage that you've been battling since the blood moon boils over. Suddenly you spot Hunter grappling with Lupe, the silvered hunting knife braced above her, ready for a killing blow. You plunge through the chaos and, with a mighty leap, slam into Hunter's side, crushing his ribs under the force of your massive paws. Thanks, babe. I owe you one. Now with me, Marcus is getting away. But Lupe... Go. Got each other's backs. You turn and bound up the stairs two at a time and leap onto the gantry, landing with a resounding clang on the metal floor at the end of the hall walkway. Marcus huddles in terror. Hell, don't. We were friends once, remember? The hell we were. Slow growl ticking in your throat. You stalk Marcus like prey, raveling in the sight of the frantic fear in his eyes as he digs in his pockets, pulls something out, and... a piercing whine slices into your brain like a knife. Confused, you rear back, clawing at your ears in a desperate attempt to stop the pain, and around you the pack howls in their anguish. Cal, it's an ultrasonic whistle. Change back. But... you'll go deaf if you don't. With a half cry, half snarl, scream, you reach inside, summoning back your human body, and drop to your knees, panting with relief as the pain subsides. Damn, that worked better than I thought it would. Marcus pushes to his feet, looming over you with a self-satisfied smirk. I don't even need the others. You're so weak now, I can pick you off all by myself, starting with you. Marcus shoulders his crossbow and levels it at you. No. From a crouch, Channing leaps at Marcus. All you can do is watch as the events play out before you in horrifyingly slow motion. Marcus pulls the trigger, the bolt flies towards you. Channing pushes you aside, and the bolt pierces his chest. Knocking him in the ground, Channing cries out in agony. Channing. Yeah, we'll speak here in a minute. Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember that if you did enjoy the video, to like, share, and subscribe. And down in the description, plenty of ways to support the channel, support this community, and hey, also ways to become a part of it. And also, there is the join and thanks feature that is on the channel as well. With that being said, let me say the following. What in the actual hell? Okay, stop me if you've heard this one before. That was all pointless. It was all pointless. That is some bad writing. That is some bad writing. Okay, listen. Hear me out. I know some of you love Pixelberry, like, just loyally, and you guys just would die for them, right? You're like Channing, right? Alright. Listen, they're $1 million company. Well, technically. Maybe not so much, but they were bought by Nexon, okay? So let's put it this way. Stop defending corporations from really bad shit, okay? I'm about to go into why. We purchased with our money. Think about this. Even if you did, okay? We all did, technically, but whoever selected that diamond, right, for the outfit, it's supposed to be armor, remember that? And then there's also the amulet. It was a part of the whole thing, and you wore it all for fucking 12 seconds. Yeah, I said it. I'm a little livid because I'm tired of wasting money with this app, okay? Like, I pay for VIP to try and bring you guys the content ASAP, and then you have to pay for diamonds, and long story short is I use those diamonds, and then, hey, look, it's pointless. It's completely and utterly hogwash. This chapter was completely rushed, and it was less than 20 minutes long. Okay, think about that. Like, the writing was really bad. This was super rushed. It's like they don't know how to, like, one, I don't even know where the hell, like, 2 of the werewolves come from. Like, I know they're part of, like, the werewolf community, but they're just here, and then they're nowhere, right? They just exist. We don't track down Randy, we don't go after him, we don't think of a better plot or ploy or whatever. There's so many different ways we could have approached this chapter, and yet could have made it so much better. And, like, then it's, okay, So you've got the Fang thing, right? You could have dodged yourself, and also you're protected by this mystical amulet. And Channing's like, no, I'm not thinking clearly. Let me take the hit and may or may not die. Which I'm sure he won't, because that would be pointless. Unless they're gonna line this up to, he dies and you take over the pack and you lead in his honor. But then at the same point, like, that means there's 19 chapters of the whole soulmate BS, right? And that's completely pointless, because then if we're gonna lead the pack, then we don't lose our mind, and the whole soulmate thing was completely pointless. See how flawed the logic is with this writing? Like, I just had to rant. I'm sorry, but I'm not actually sorry. So again, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know if you agree with me. Other than that, I don't know what else to say. I could have wrote this chapter a million different ways and a lot of better ways. I give criticism, so in case Pixelberry ever gets wind of this, I give criticism because I give a shit about your app, and I also give a shit about the stories that I'm reading. I actually care about quality versus quantity. I'm serious. I read Romance Club, man. Like, they've got 40 to 60-minute chapters, tons of, like, pictures, and like when you select a diamond choice, it shows different things, and it shows awesome things, and the music and like everything else, and the stories are actually coherent most of the time, right? And then this, like, I can't compare this to anything but sloppy writing that was hurried. Come on, choices, you can do better than this. We all know you can. This was very disappointing. I just had to say it. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all later. Peace out.